Good morning, children. Today we are going to see the detailed question answers from lesson 1. Okay? Okay. The lesson 1 dealt with matter, is it not? We were discussing about the solids, liquids, and gases. The first question is explain the properties of solids, liquids, and gases. Okay, we'll go one by one. You put a tabular column like this, and then we write only the points so that it will be easy for you to learn, remember, and write it in the exam. The first one is solids. The solids are tightly packed. Compare it with the liquids and gases. The molecules are loosely packed here, and in gases, the molecules are closely packed. Then coming to the intermolecular distance. Intermolecular distance is less in solids, it is more than solids in the liquids, and it is larger in gases. What about the force? The intermolecular force is strong in solids, it is weak in the liquids, and it is very weak in the gases. So the molecules cannot move freely in the solid, whereas the molecules can move freely around in the liquids, and in gases they are free to move in any direction. Okay, whereas the solids are incompressible, liquids are slightly, whereas the gases are very highly compressible. Now coming to the shape and volume, we know the solids have definite shape and volume, whereas liquids take the shape of the container, and the gases don't have shape and the volume. And solids do not flow, the liquids flow from higher level, and the gases will flow in all directions. Now moving to the second question. With the help of an activity, we should show that the liquids take the shape of a container. Okay, so first we will write that the aim. What is the aim? That is to show that the liquids have definite volume but do not have a definite shape. Okay, so what are the materials required here? We take a glass bowl, a glass tumbler, a 1 liter water bottle, and milk. Now we are going to write the steps how we are going to do the activity. Now we are going to pour 100 ml of glass in milk into a glass bowl, another 100 ml into a glass tumbler, and another 100 ml into 1 liter bottle. Now what is the shape of the liquid? That is observed. Now what you have to write a separate side heading called observation. The shape of the liquid, which is milk, that changes according to the shape of the container, but the volume of the milk is same. That is, we have taken only 100 ml for all the three containers. Here you have to draw a diagram, okay, as a bowl, then one tumbler and one bottle, okay, because this is a 5-mark detail answer. So you can draw your own shape of a glass bowl, one glass tumbler, and a bottle, okay. Then finally we conclude that liquids have definite volume but they do not have a definite shape. Okay, now so since this is an activity, you have to write all these side headings. Okay, it is like doing an experiment. We have to write the procedure. Okay, what is the aim, then what are the materials required, then how we are going to do, and step by step how we are, what we are observing, and how we are going to do the conclusion. Now coming to the third question. Again, this is also an experiment. We have to show that gases do not have a definite shape and definite volume. Okay, for this again we have to write the aim, that is to understand that gases do not have a They do not have a definite shape. Now, what are the materials required? We are going to take the balloons of different shapes. Okay, children, note down this particular activity is not in your textbook. Okay, I have taken it from the 7th standard book for easy understanding. So you have to refer only this question answer for learning. You cannot see this in the book. Okay, so what is this? We are going to take balloons of different shapes. Now we are going to fill air in the different shaped balloons. Now, after filling air in the different shaped balloons, we are going to observe the shape of the balloons. Then after that, when we deflate means the air is removed. We are going to remove the air. Is it not? Then the shape of the balloon also is observed. Okay. Now, what is the observation? We are noting down the observation. Air takes the shape of the balloons. Is it not? If the balloon is in the star shape, the air will take the shape of the star. If the balloon is in oval normal shape, it takes the shape of the oval. Suppose if the balloon is in the shape of a teddy bear, is it not? We have seen different shaped balloons, is it not? So if the shape of the balloon is different, the air will take the shape of that balloon. Okay, now when the balloons are deflated means if they are loosened or if the air is removed, then the air escapes into the environment. That means slowly air will come out of the balloon and it will go mix with the environment. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is gases do not have a definite shape. Okay, now for this you have to draw the shape of different balloons. Okay, the shape of the different balloons. Say take 3 balloons. You can draw one balloon in the circle format, one balloon in the oval format, and one balloon in the star format. Okay, so what we have concluded, we are saying gases do not have definite shape or volume. Okay, so that we are used the balloons of different shapes. We filled the air in the 3 balloons. Then we observed the shape of the balloon, and then when we deflate the balloons, where will the air go? It will go and mix with the environment. So these were all the observations which made us to conclude gases do not have definite shape or volume. Coming to the fourth question, explain the different states of water with the diagram. For the diagram part, you need not draw this very photographically. You can draw one ice cube, you can draw a tumbler showing that that is water, and for steam or gas you can draw like this cup of tea with the aroma coming out. Okay, now water exists in 3 states. Okay, what are the 3 states? They are solids, liquids, and gases. Solids. What is solid? The water in solid state is known as ice. We call the water as ice when it is in a solid state. Then how are we going to make this ice? We are going to place the water in a freezer. Then it will become ice. Now coming to the liquids. Okay, the water remains as water in the liquid state. Okay, then coming to the gases. Water in the gaseous state is known as vapor or steam. We call it as vapor or we call it as steam. So when water is heated, okay, it starts boiling and it is converted to the steam. So water exists in 3 states. depending upon the temperature. That is very much important, because when the temperature is reduced, it will become ice. At room temperature or at normal temperature, water is in the liquid form. When we are heating it, or when the temperature is rising, the water will be converted to steam. So you have to mention the three states and how we are going to get that state. Like, we are going to freeze the water to get ice, or we are going to boil the water to get the steam. We have to mention all this for the three different states of water. Okay, now children, you have to keep this for your learning, for your exams. Okay, these 4 questions, if you write like this should be enough. That is, we are going to form a table and write the differences between solids, liquids and gases. We are going to start from the molecules, then the intermolecular distance, then the force, then the movement, then whether they can be compressed or not, then the shape, then the flowing property, whether the solids or liquids or gases can flow or not. So you go one by one. Then the 2 activities, they are easy to remember, but you should be drawing a diagram for the activity. Okay, then the fourth one is the different states of water. You have to mention the 3 states, then how we are getting that state, and we have to draw the diagram. Okay, because the detailed answers, the marks will be more allocated for diagram than the written part. Okay, so keep this for your learning and learn properly. Thank you.